In our past videos, we talk about the Vivo V29 5G and just how capable it is, from its dual 50 megapixel cameras to Auralite 2.0, and even how great it is in taking photos and videos. We can safely say that it's a great phone. However, some of you might find the Vivo V29 5G a bit expensive and out of the budget. For reference, the Vivo V29 5G starts at 24,999 for the 12GB plus 256GB variant, while the 12GB plus 512GB variant retails for 26,999. Given how expensive things have become lately, that's still a lot of money. But don't worry, there's a more affordable version of the Vivo V29 that we also enjoyed using. It's the Vivo V29e 5G. It still retains the Auralite 2.0, the nice cameras, and 5G connectivity. Sup peeps, Earl here from Yugatech, and today we're going to talk about our favorite features of the Vivo V29e 5G. Unlike the Vivo V29 5G, the Vivo V29e 5G only comes with dual rear cameras, but they are by no means lacking in terms of specs and more importantly, image quality. On the Vivo V29e 5G, you get a 64 megapixel main shooter paired with an 8 megapixel ultra-wide. Like the Vivo V29 5G, you get all of the goodies too, including PDAF and OIS. With that, you can expect similar results when taking photos using the V29e 5G and the V29 5G, especially in well-lit environments. In fact, you can barely tell the difference at all unless you're very OC and decide to pixel peep. Since you do have a 64 megapixel main shooter, you can also use it to your advantage when taking photos. Instead of zooming in, you can use high resolution mode to capture some really amazing images. Personally, I prefer using high resolution mode and then cropping the image after rather than zooming in since it gives me better results. Although the image quality isn't as great as the Vivo V29 5G when shooting at night or in low light, it's still pretty good. You don't get that grainy and overly smoothed out images you normally expect. The phone does a good job of adjusting them automatically already. Like the rear cameras, you can expect the same great quality with a 50 megapixel front camera of the Vivo V29e 5G. It's likely the same camera too since they have the same specs. With that, you know you and your friends will look great in all selfies. Perhaps the only downside is the lack of 4K video recording for the rear camera. But in all honesty, the 1080p is already great. Not to mention, you can even use stabilization to your advantage. If you're still not impressed, check out some of the sample images and videos we took using the V29e 5G both in the morning and at night. One of our favorite features of the Vivo V29 5G is Auralite 2.0, wherein you can now adjust the temperature of the light. And we're glad to see it's still available on the Vivo V29e 5G and can easily change the mood of the photo, especially when taking portraits of your friends and even yourself. Just take a look at these photos, the same environment and the same lighting conditions. The only difference is the color of Auralite 2.0. In this photo, we set Auralite to a yellow, almost orangish color, giving us warmer tones all around. In the other photo, Auralite was set to white light, giving the image a cooler vibe. At the end of the day, you can play around with the Auralite 2.0 as much as you want in order to create the mood you want to set for your images. Best of all, it works even if you're not shooting a person in portrait mode. When the Vivo V27 series was released earlier this year, there was one issue with the more affordable V27e 5G. If you choose that phone as opposed to the V27, you lose out on 5G connectivity and performance. But it seems that's not the case with the V29 series, specifically the V29e 5G. For reference, the Vivo V29e 5G is powered by a Snapdragon 695 5G chipset and is available with 12GB of RAM and 256GB of internal storage. It's not as powerful as the Snapdragon 778G chipset in the V29 5G, but it can still run most of the games you can think of. These include Genshin Impact, Honkai Star Rail, and of course the usuals, Mobile Legends and Asphalt 9. From our experience with the phone, there are no lags or slowing down even if we left multiple apps running in the background. You can even virtually extend RAM by an additional 8GB to make the experience even smoother. Although it only has 256GB of storage, it's more than adequate for all the photos and videos you'll be taking as well as your apps. Remember, there's no 4K video that takes up a really big chunk of storage space. The V29e 5G might be the more budget-friendly model in the V29 series, but you still get a beautiful display. It's not as big as the V29 measuring 6.67 inches, but still AMOLED, and you also get a 120Hz refresh rate. Since it's an AMOLED display, you get really vivid colors and deep blacks. You also get nice viewing angles, making it great if you have some company. But what's even better is that you can enjoy looking at all of the photos and videos you took using the V29e 5G. From our experience, the colors are rather accurate out of the box with 100% DCI P3 color gamut. If you want even more vibrant colors, you can adjust them in the settings. Your eyes won't get tired too since it has low blue light. You also don't need to worry about using it under direct sunlight because it has a peak brightness rated at 1150 nits. With that, you're bound to see everything on the screen in all kinds of environments. One advantage the V29e has over the V29 5G is the battery pack. The V29e 5G features a larger 4800 mAh battery pack, meaning it can last for longer periods of time. You can continuously game for 7.6 hours or stream video for 11.5 hours with the V29e 5G. And if you don't continuously game or watch videos, this phone will easily last you the entire day. The best part is, even if you do need to recharge, it won't take too long. The Vivo V29e 5G comes with a 44 watts flash charge system that can quickly recharge the phone. This means less downtime and more time on the go with the V29e. If you do plan on taking photos and videos the entire day, you won't have to worry too much about running out of juice with the Vivo V29e 5G. That wraps our favorite features of the Vivo V29e 5G. What do you think about the phone? Is it something you'll consider buying for the holiday season? Or if you have the budget, would you still pick the Vivo V29 5G? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. And if you're interested in the Vivo V29e 5G or even the Vivo V29 5G, these phones are now on sale by the official Vivo Philippines website as well as physical stores nationwide. Now, if you found this video helpful or informative, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and hit that notification bell so you won't miss any of our future uploads. Also, don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, or X, and visit yugatech.com for the latest tech news and reviews. Again, this has been Earl, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!